Hey everyone, it's Grampy again. I'm here at Grampy's steampunk tower. There's my balloon. Trying to see if I can see my balloon. Anyway, let me stop that. I'm here at my steampunk tower, and I do wanted to do a little quick video of a little zombie grinder that I made. And I know probably weird to do a video of a of a stupid little zombie dungeon grinder, but I tried to use sZPeddy's design that he used for the AFK-able skely grinder, where you could put a dog down there and the dogs would, get the wolves for you or the skeletons for you, and you could just AFK for XP. So I used that same design for this zombie grinder. It's down there. I'm a long way up. Probably going to fall to my death. But it's over that way. Let's just head over there and see. I used his same design for this zombie grinder because it's really cool in terms of being a one-hit kill design. It's always a one-hit kill no matter what. You don't have to worry whether they're wearing armor or how far to drop them or anything. You just put them under a block of lava. So here, sorry, I don't know if I showed. I'm kind of making this video for people who play on the server if they want to come use it. I doubt if anybody needs to. They probably have plenty of other options, but if you're in desperate need of some XP, you can come down here and use this if you'd like. It's just so if you know where my steampunk house is, it's pretty easily visible once you get a little bit west of the shopping area. You just head this direction. What direction is that? Head north. Head due north from my steampunk tower and find this little river, and it's just around this bend of the river. When I first found it, I thought it was great because I'm having a hard time getting a villager. I could probably go talk to somebody who has a villager breeder, and they would be glad to give me a couple of villagers to start my own, but I don't need to now. I've got this. I can wait until a villager zombie spawns and then cut him out of the herd and heal about 3 or 4 of them and be set to go. So if you haven't seen sZPeddy's design, it's really cool. If I'd have done this with glass, the spawner is right up above our ceilings, or right up above this ceiling, and it's just right up there. It's not very far. You don't have to drop them or move them around very far, the skeletons anyway. And then you take them down, you just drop them through a hole, and they fall down and land on a pressure plate right there. And then this piston pushes them over one block, and then these pistons fire and push them because of this little clock I've got set up here. And let me just make sure I'm not blasting everybody with Minecraft music. It's hard for me to tell sometimes, but there's a villager. I wish I could get him out of there. Anyway, I can get him up top. But it just pushes them over one block and then out one block, and they end up under a block of lava. So no matter what you do, you can get. I try to kill them when I get to be 50 in here. The mods have asked that any mob spawners we use limit the size of any mobs, passive or hostile, to 50. So, but anyway, if you use a sword with the sword effects, you can swing your sword one time and kill all the zombies that are in there. You could let it build up to over 100 or 200 and kill them all with one swing. You just swing it like that, and they jump up, and they're in lava now, and they're dying. So the change that didn't look like a lot of impressive SP, because of the change that the has been made on the server to merge the XP entities into a single entity. I hope we're getting the same value for XP. I mean, that really, I hope they change that. Actually, it's really sucks. It's broken the. It made it so that the Pigman donut that I made, where we could just go up and get 200 XP levels if you wanted to very easily, it doesn't work because of that, or that's one of the reasons it doesn't work. But so anyway, that's how this works. You just come over there and hang out under a block of lava until you hit them, and then they die, and then you get their XP. So it works pretty well. If you build it up to 50 and then kill them, you get XP. You know, you know how the grinders work. It takes a while, but it does work, and you can mend your stuff. If anybody wants to come down here and use that, you're welcome to. I did want to show you because this thing was. Here's what was happening. The baby. I didn't even think about this. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. But the baby zombies were spawning as well, obviously, and they were messing it up. They'd stand down on that pressure plate, and the piston wouldn't push it. That guy hit me on his way pretty quick. So anyway, this piston would just fire over and over and over. Babies would just be hanging out in here. So I had to find a way to filter out the babies, and I'll just quickly show you that. It's probably a kludge. This was all sealed up before I started this little process, but now instead of what I used to have was this entire chamber, the water was just poured against this wall, and it was just flowing down into a channel right here, and then I put another water block that pushed them over and dropped them right down that hole. That's where the hole is. So all they did was just flow down, flow into that channel and drop. But I had to find a way to filter the babies out, so I rerouted everything, pushed them this way, and you can see the channel that they go in. So I moved them over here, and then I put a 1 block gap right there under where that water elevator is, and then the babies obviously can't jump up into the water elevator, so they flow under the block there and down in here to this horrible death in the lava. So that's what happens to the babies, and they don't. It works almost all the time. I did find a baby in mucking up the works after I came back from a AFK session one time, and there was a chicken down here. So I'm assuming, I don't know how, I'm assuming the chicken flew up, and the zombie was able to get out and get, the chicken started dying. I don't know how he got off his chicken. I don't know how. They won't get off the chicken until either they die or the chicken dies, right? So anyway, I don't know how a baby got in there, but he did. So it's not foolproof, but it's working pretty reliably. So that's how this thing works. Sorry for wasting video space on a, stupid little zombie dungeon, but I do think it's I do think sZPeddy has a really cool idea here for how you just don't have to worry about them being a one-hit kill at all anymore. That lava block technique is just pretty interesting. So I haven't used it very much. It's going to run out of space pretty quickly, but I was going to I was going to build an item sorting device and store up all this stuff, but I probably won't. Who cares? If we can ever get the pigman, the only thing I'll use it for is to, like I said, get me a villager or 3 or 4. So that I can build a breeder. After that, if the pigman, that donut ever starts working, I'll never come down here again probably. That's the way these things work. They're good at the beginning of a game, and then after a week or two they're not much use anymore. This is just a little reset device. Once in a while you get a 1-tick pulse in here, and this now what do we have going on? See here, these guys are stuck. Is there a baby in there? No, I don't know what happened. They just took a while. But every once in a while, a 1-tick pulse will get in there, and this stair block will separate from the sticky and stay in there and prevent zombies from falling down, and all this does is just reset that. So zombies can once again fall down. So anyway, guys, there it is. sZPeddy's Skelly farm design applied to a zombie spawner. So thanks for watching, and feel free to come down here and use this if you need to. Thanks.